So one quick hairstyle would be the twist to the side that I usually do. So you can either do a middle parting. If you're not comfortable with the middle parting, what's really great, and this I saw on Instagram, is pull all your hair back, have kind of like a sharp ending. If you're not comfortable using this, just use basically like a softer one, right? And then just do like a quick zigzag. Pull it up and then split the hair apart. And you don't see a harsh middle parting anymore. Now what you do is basically grab a little bit of that hair, so just like a little bit of this, take another little bit, twist it. So you've twisted it one round, take another little bit of hair, twist it, take another little bit of hair, twist it. Try and keep them as even as possible so it looks prettier. Now what I like to do is, so that it frames my face a little bit better, is leave a few bits here. I don't take all of it because then I find that's quite harsh. So I'll just kind of continue. So I'll leave the section here and I'll just continue there. Sorry, I'm going to be looking in the mirror as well at the same time. So another bit, twist it, another little bit, twist it. And I think this is about enough. Now, instead of pinning it on top of the hair, move this hair slightly. So you just need these, just normal standard black clips. Pin it upwards. And then take another one and literally do a cross. And that way it won't move, okay? So, I don't know if you can see it, but like... So you've got like a little cross there. And then you lift this hair and bring it forward. So now you don't see the clips and it just looks pretty. So I'm just going to do the other side quickly in front of this mirror. So try and get it symmetrical. So look in the mirror like this. And can you see, like, instead of, if I plaited it this, pinned it this way, it's a little bit low and this is a little bit high. So I'm just going to pin it up here. So remember, remove some of that hair. Get your clip. Upwards, get the other clip and literally go across it, okay? So like that, and then take the hair and then bring it forward. Ta-da! Another hairstyle would be a quick ponytail, but you don't want it to be like an ugly ponytail. You want it to be a nice looking ponytail. So what I would do is have a backcomb brush. It could be any, you can get them from like Amazon and Sally's and whatever. So just like a backcombing brush. Get the entire top part of the hair and just basically backcomb it. So the way you want to backcomb is like scooping an ice cream. So it's like this movement. So it's just like, you know, scooping an ice cream, right? So it's literally like right to the roots, right to the scalp of the head. So it's just like you do maybe a few and then your hair stays like this. That's when you know you've done a good backcomb job. So then you do another layer, same thing, scoop, scoop, scoop. So you've just got this voluminous hair. Now you don't have to worry about it. Like we want it to be a soft ponytail. You want it to look elegant and classy. So rubber band. Ideally get the ones without the silver bit in it, because this just disappears in your hair, right? Whereas the silver bit sometimes either pulls on your hair and it hurts, or it just shows and then you have to like cover it and whatever. Why make life complicated? Just, you know, use this and then tilt your head back and then just sort of like you would normally do a ponytail, but this one needs to be a little bit higher, right? So this is where you would kind of want your ponytail. Now once you've usually done this, what you can do is with the back of this, like pull some of this hair out, and because you've backcombed it, it will stay. Now my hair's not that long, so if I, you know, and some people have shorter hair, so you would want to add extensions. So how do you, you know, put extensions in without them being shown in your head? The best thing to do is take your hair halfway, right? So sort of like around this amount. Put this away. These are brilliant, by the way. right? So I've got this, and now I've got single hair extension pieces. Best hair extensions that I've tried so far are Bombay hair extension ones. They're such good quality. I've washed them a few times already and they look new. They actually look brand new. And the best ones are the, you know, they come in different weights. So 220 grams are like amazing because your hair will be like so thick. So I freaking love them. So what I do is now, I will show you how to put extensions in anyway, but just roughly backcomb some of this hair to the roots, backcomb it. Not all the way, because we're not clipping any extensions here, we're just clipping extensions over there. So I'm just going to take just 2 single pieces and then clip it in. Yeah, so this hair goes over it now. Now I do another layer above the layer that I've just done. Clip this away. Do the same thing that I did there. Backcomb. Backcomb. Can you see? It's just like so messy. And the reason you have to backcomb is so that the hooks of the extensions, of the clip-in extensions, like, it's not zooming in, there you go, basically gets caught up in that backcombed bit. And then so, like, you know, once I put it in there, so I've got the extension bit, it doesn't come off. Ah, that hurts. So it's like tight. Whereas if you didn't backcomb and you just put it in, it'll slide right out. You don't want that accident happening to you. Right, so I've done one, the other one now. So altogether I've got 4 single pieces, okay? So I've just got a little bit more hair. Now, I'm just showing you an example, so that's why I added just the 4. Sometimes I add more, so it really depends the quality of your hair extensions. If your hair extensions are very thin, not 220 grams, you're gonna need way more extensions, because even with this, you can see my thick hair, and then you see this, it's obviously not enough. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add another one. So I'll do an even higher layer, because I want a high ponytail. And I've got the 2-piece one. Where are you? There you go. So it's the 2-clip one. And then you literally just clip it over. Got it. Now this is looking better, okay? Now what you do is, all the hair back, tilt it back. And the great thing is, here you're not gonna see any of the hair extension clips. Reason why? Because you can use your backcombing brush to smooth things out. Because we've put all the pieces inside. We didn't start from here, otherwise you will see the extensions there. Yeah, I think this is about okay. And then now what I like to do is, to soften it out even more, just bring little bits out so it frames your face better, so it doesn't look like this motta ponytail. And then, like I said, with the back of this brush, just pull some of the backcombed hair that you did earlier, just pull it out. And here you can play around with it. You can pull it out just at the top, you can pull it out the side, like whatever you want to do, but right, so I still left my extensions in from the hairstyle before, and for this one what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a low ponytail, so like a ponytail to just to the side sort of thing. And what would be nice is, so at the back I can't see any clips, I can't see anything, and I want to give myself a side parting, but not a harsh side parting, kind of like the hair swept sideways. So again, I'm going to take a little bit of section, backcomb, and remember, scooping. Yeah, do the next sort of layer, kind of like maybe an inch to inch thick, and whatever you're comfortable with your hands. So I'm doing another layer, So you can see what it's already looking like. So now, bring all the hair to the side. And then bring this, so kind of like, obviously now you can spray. The reason I'm not going to spray my hair is because I never like the whole valitilita look. So I like the whole soft and, oh, I just did it. Or I woke up like this, you know. So right, now so tie it all together. Gosh, see what I mean? The hair's so thick. That's what I like about the Bombay hair thing. Now with the back of the brush, just pull it out. Just with your, just use your finger. I've got the long nail, so it's kind of like a brush, but you know what I mean. So just like, so at the moment, and this is what I like about this hairstyle as well, it's like you can't see any clips, nothing, and it just looks pretty, and it just looks like this long big hair. And this is like great for work or something as well. Now some people don't like this ribbon showing. Well, I don't. So what I tend to do, well, let me just soften this out. What I tend to do is grab a piece of hair from the bottom, so this is about enough, and then literally wrap around the hairband until this hair disappears. Get it? So it just looks nicer. And then get a black clip, right? And you know that little flimsy bit, maybe like 2-inch wide, wrap it around the clip, yeah, and then just pin it inside the hair. Ta-da! So it disappears, right? And then what I would do, just to be on the safe side, take another clip and then pin across. Remember what we learned from the first hairstyle. So you know it's not going to come out. Yeah, this feels solid. Soft side ponytail, and I could go to work like this with a nice pretty dress. That was easy, wasn't it? This would be more of a going out hairstyle now. So sort of like those retro vintage waves, quite soft. So first thing to do is a side parting. With these vintage waves, it looks so much better when there's a side parting, right? So, you know, you need to think of like the 40s and the 50s and stuff. So I'm going to give myself a parting, and the best way to do a parting is literally where the arch of your eyebrow is, okay? So that's where it's supposed to be. And really, your parting should go up to the back of the ear sort of thing. So that's your guideline, okay? So ear to ear, that's where the parting should start. So we've got this. Remember guys, by the way, like these are the way I do hairstyles. I mean, so many people do them in different ways, so it doesn't mean that I'm right or I'm wrong. It just means that this is how I do it. So if you like it, follow it, okay? Anyway, moving on. So we've got this and this, right? And this is what I mean. These are quick hairstyles. So you need a curling wand, and this one is 35 millimeters thick sort of thing, right? So this I bought from Tesco's a while ago. It's called THX. I don't know if you can see it. I have never heard of this. Wait, Total Hair Experts. Oh my god, I never even realized that's what it was called. Anyway, THX. It was like 20 quid or something, and it was the best thing I've bought because it's bloody amazing. And it's great because you can turn up the heat. So it goes up to 230 degrees, so that's what you need. If you feel like your hair doesn't hold curls very well, like use hairspray. And the best hairsprays, I mean, I use a number of different hairsprays, but the best one is the flexible hold ones. Any brand, flexible hold, just make sure, because if you use the strong hold ones, you're just going to get those white bits and it's not going to really curl that well. So flexible hold is great. I am not a huge fan of hairspray, so I never spray my hair, but that's because my hair takes curls very well. It's naturally very curly, so it's very textured anyway. So I kind of start from this side just because I find it easy. So I'm just going to take a flat, right, so not a crunched one, but like a flat side of hair, maybe about this much, right? And then I'm going to take the curler and I'm just going to put it sort of like this, and then curl away from the face. So you want the curl to go away from the face, okay? Some, sorry, I had hair in my mouth. Some people prefer the vintage waves to come forward, so you can do it maybe towards the face, whichever. I just find when you do it away from the face, it shapes your face nicely, I reckon. So then what I'm doing is now is I'm releasing the barrel, the what do you call it, clip, whatever it is, slowly, and then I'm just going to pull it up. Can you see that curl? I'm not doing anything to that curl. Some people could actually take that entire curl and just clip it so it holds better, okay? So I'm just going to take the next section, spread it out so it's nice and flat again like we did. So again, away from the face. Now how I'm going to do this now is kind of like a step. So I'm not going to go really high again. I want it to look like a step of waves, okay? So you can see this bit hanging out. So what I'm going to do is slowly release this barrel. I'm going to call it barrel. I'm probably saying it wrong. And then just like twist it and do it again, because I want the heat to get to every part of that bottom hair, especially the end, okay? That's quite important. Release it. Yeah, can you see it? So again, I'm not doing anything with this. I'm not brushing it out. I'm not doing anything with it. And it probably helps splitting the hair into half. Duh. Okay, next bit. Colours already. So it's like from there to there to there to there. So just kind of like a step thing. I'm going to put this back because I'm still not doing anything with it. Next section. Now here, don't start high like I did here, just because I'm going to put some of this hair behind my ear so it will look pretty, okay? So I'm going to start my curl from here. Hope that makes sense. So it would be clever as well to kind of section them equally. So you know how I've done 4 massive curls here? It would be wise to do 4 on the other side as well. So, and then now you're going to have to hold the color the other way. So here I did it this way, and there I'm going to do it that way, because I'm again doing it away from the face. Get it? And now releasing the barrel slowly so I get to curl the entire hair. It's practice, guys. Practice. That's gonna look amazing. Yeah? Next section. Flatten it out. No, wait. See? I nearly made a mistake. There we go. Here I have this side and that side that I've just curled. And switch this off so we don't burn yourselves, because it's very hot and it hurts, because I have burnt myself. Now you take a nice flat brush. This is fine. Or something a little bit looser. Maybe like something a bit more spread out like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush it. Yeah? And I'm going to do the same on this side. And then I'm going to take my backcombing brush. You can hairspray the backcombing brush and then literally just do this. And then what I tend to do is I just put this hair back and then just have this hair forward. Ta-da! It's kind of like a vintage soft, and this is like, this was easy. We did this in like a few minutes, literally. And then all you got to do is just basically put on a nice pretty dress and go out. Have fun! Thought I can do so much with this now. One would be, which a lot of people like, is the half up half down. It's great for a white dress. It's great with a sari if you're like, I don't know, attending as a guest, or you're just having like a smaller ceremony. It's even great for like a night out or dinner or even work. Like, it's just like the most favorite hairstyle ever, and it's super easy. So I like my side parting, so I've got my side parting. If you obviously want a middle parting, do the middle parting. If you want it all back, fine. So again, you do ear to ear, so you section it. So we've got one section. I'm going to clip it away. These are great, by the way. Always have at least 10 of these. Yeah? Next bit from ear to ear. So, get it? Ear to ear. So literally, it should look like you've got this band, this line of scalp showing from ear to ear. Clip this away. Right? So you've got this that you're not doing anything with, and now you take the back of the hair and you start backcombing it. So scoop motion. Hair I would take thinner, so not, earlier I did like 2-inch, I just did it roughly, but these ones you have to kind of do them properly. I mean, you are trying to wear this to a wedding, so it should look good. Next section. Scoop, 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 scoop to the scalp. When your hair looks like, well, like it's a little bit up, you know, it stays like this, you know you've done a great job, man. Okay, next bit. Scoop, 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 scoop. So I probably would, on myself, usually just need 2 or 3 layers max. If you feel like you have quite thin hair, then obviously backcomb more layers, almost like up to your ear sort of thing. And if you, however, have, you know, alopecia, or if you have just very, very thin hair and a scalp is showing, a really good product from Amazon is called Topic. It's basically hair fiber. You can buy them in black or in dark brown, and it's just like powder, so kind of like, you know, those it's like dry shampoo sort of thing. And what you do is you just like kind of put it all over. I use it on a lot of my clients actually, so you can just do that, and then what it does is just sits on your actual scalp and it doesn't come off. So if, you know, people looking onto your head will think, you know, you've got full hair. So that's always a great idea as well if you're very concerned about harsh sort of partings. Now that I've backcombed it, what I do is tilt the head back, ear to ear, just take a smaller layer so you don't scrape the scalp and take the whole head. I mean, you're going to find it impossible to clip, and you want your hair to look as full as possible, so you don't want to flatten it, right? So you just take a layer, just almost like a soft layer. So you've got the hair there, right? And then you just like lift it, and then you can kind of check how high you want it. So if you want it really high, or if you want it lower, or if you want it really high, like everyone, you know, each to their own, right? But I kind of like it not too high, so maybe I'm gonna clip it around there. Okay, so check in the mirror, it seems all equal, and then you just basically take, you know, the black clips and just clip it. And what you need to always do is cross pin it. That way it's solid. Okay, so I've got it. So just to show you at the back. So I hope you can see it. So I've clipped it here. It looks fairly neat. I can feel from my hands that this one's like kind of sagging a little bit. So maybe I could have pinned it a little bit tighter. So I just like pulled on this side so it's quite equal. And you've got this bit. Now what you can do to this part now is you can add, you know, jasmine flowers, or you can put something else, or you can put like a plait across, whatever you want to do. And you don't worry about your clips showing at this point, because what we're going to do now is, that's why we've got these bits. So release, release, and then now you can either harshly bring it, sort of, you know, pin it all back as well like you did with the other one. What I like to do is just leave a few bits. I think it's pretty. Okay, it's quite important that you have obviously layers for this sort of, if you wanted some bits showing. And then now take this, and I need to show you. Don't ask me how I can do this on myself. I'm living in the hope that I do it properly. So, you know, you just kind of take it across the clips. So can you see now, like it's not showing the clips? And then that end bit, I'm gonna not pin across, but pin it down. Oh shit, sorry, my language. so you don't see it necessarily. Yeah, I hope you can't see it. Well, I can't see it. And then just take like another little bit here. Yeah, or maybe a bigger part, sort of. And then take this now and bring it across. So I'm going to turn around again. Can you see this? You know what? I'm going to see this when I do the editing, and I really hope this looks decent. It's okay. Like, I think this is okay. You can do loads of things, and like I said, a lot of the times this is not going to matter because you're going to put you know, like flowers or something. Okay, this one's a bit annoying, so I'm just gonna just make it as a bit. Anyway, so that's your half up, half down look, and you can just obviously curl it a little bit more or anything like that. So I think this is pretty. Yeah.